What is up, everybody? Good morning. I was just trying to fix my background. You caught me. I'm caught. All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Wake Up Legendary. I am Business Plan Advisor Jackie here on Wednesday, August 21st, 2019. It's a crazy, crazy day. All right. So today is a little tiny bit different than a lot of my normal ones. If you can just drop me a little comment. Good morning, Mary. Can you guys hear me okay? Just hoping you guys can. I'm pretty sure you can, but just want to make sure. All right. Liza, good morning. Good morning, everybody. All right. So today's topic is a little bit different, like I said. It's kind of in your face and kind of serious. I've yesterday kind of helped me come up with this topic a little bit because I had a member who, good morning, Tony. How are you, dear? I had a member who was trying to tell me that basically everything mattered except for, growing a business or personal development doesn't matter. All of those things don't matter. What matters is, the house or the car, or kind of got into a little bit of a debate about it, which was a friendly debate, nothing bad, right? But her argument was that, if you want to get out of, debt and you want to, pay off your house, pay off your car, instead of, there's only one way to do it. There's only the debt snowball to do it. There's only a specific way to do it. And then what I kind of challenged her back was, I kind of said, what if all that stuff didn't matter, right? And then it kind of, started me thinking a lot about, my current life and kind of the things that I've done. Good morning, Travis. Good morning, Maurice. Sue. Good morning, dear. The things that I've done and experienced in my life, and, the things that I was able to experience because, certain things don't matter. So what the topic at the top of this video is 98% of things don't matter. But before I go into that, I kind of want to ask a really big question to everybody. And I'd like to know what your response is. I've kind of talked about it a little bit, that I've been watching a lot of Gary Vee. And one of his questions that he posed was, who are you versus who you wish you would be? So do you have a really good idea of really who you are? Or is it more of, I wish I could be this person? I'm living in this house. I'm driving this car to be this certain person. I'm, taking this trip to be a certain person. I'm working at a job to be a certain person. I'm doing all of these things to be a certain person that I wish I was, but I haven't yet done the work to actually make it to the point where I am actually that person. So, a lot of people front, a lot of people on Instagram, on YouTube, on all of that, they kind of front and they go, my life is great. I work from home and everything's gravy and I'm able to do what I want and all of that kind of stuff. But, I feel like in order to really give some decent advice or give some real comments or real feedback, you have to have gone through the trenches and you would have to have gone through the shit, right? Like I talked last week about how adversity really breeds success because you have to either make the decision to overcome it or not. And I think that, in life, you kind of have to decide on what it is that you want, who it is you want to be, and stop wishing that you were that person and actually become that person, right? So how do you do that? Well, you take a really hard look at exactly what you want to do and who you want to be and make it happen. There's no like, oh, ifs, ands, or buts about it, So for example, the reason I said in the beginning of the call that today's a weird day is because it's been 10 years since my grandpa died today. So, you guys have seen the pictures. I've posted the pictures or my clock, or if you guys even follow. If not, he was like, my Superman. So today's kind of a weird day, but it's a good day because it helps me to remember where I've been. 10 years ago today, I was, you know how Facebook has those stupid memories, that pop up. And, um, I was somewhere else the week before that he died. And so I could feel guilty about that. And sometimes I do. But I think what I wish I could have told myself back then is I wish I could have said, you should have spent more time just sitting there. Nothing had to get done. No dishes had to get done, no laundry had to get done. The house was clean. There was nothing to do. But instead, I was a kid, I was 25, and I didn't know any better. I didn't realize how serious life can be and how in a blink of an eye it can change. And so, those times that I wish I would have just sat and just been there are the times that I want to do now. So, for instance, when I'm off work and we're going to our favorite lighthouse, or we're going to the beach, or we're driving and it's beautiful in Maine. Like, we just went to Augusta, Maine this weekend. And I try so hard to just be present because, in my opinion, like, being an entrepreneur, that's half of what you want, right? And when you become an entrepreneur, you want that time freedom. You want that worry off of your mind so that you don't have to, you can actually be present and not be somewhere else worrying about the next thing that you have to get done, or your to-do list, or all of that shit that doesn't even matter. And that's why I say that 98% of things don't matter, but it's what you do with the 2% that does. So I know that this might seem a little weird to be on a, motivation wake-up call, but just bear with me, it's coming. Like, I just think that so many times we get caught up in where we want to go that we forget about where we've been. And the last month or so, I've been really, just kind of struggling with, like, where I'm going, but I never really know where I've gone, right, or where I've come from. So taking a look back and realizing that 10 years ago I was 100% a different person. I was not the same person that I am today. I realized that everybody just really wants to be happy, like, have that peace, be present, and be happy. And it's freaking hard sometimes with life, right? Because you get one moment and you're like, okay, I thought my life was going here, and now I gotta readjust, and now I gotta get shit done. Like, things are messed up right now. I really need to get this together. And I think that in those times is when you have to be 100% present with yourself. Like, yes, you can give whatever you want to your family, and you could, be whatever you want to everybody else, but within yourself, you have to be present with yourself. And you have to know that if you are not making yourself happy, there's a really good shot and a really good chance that you're not making anybody else happy either. Like, if I'm an asshole during the day, Christy will literally say, what is your problem? Like, no, she's not worried about that. Like, she's not concerned about hurting my feelings or whatever. And you need people in your life like that. You need someone that says, you're irritating right now, so I'm going to go away. And then it makes you go, well, why am I so irritating? Because I'm not happy right now for whatever reason. It doesn't mean that, she doesn't make me happy, or JoJo doesn't make me happy, or this beautiful, rainy day outside doesn't make me happy, which, by the way, I really love rain. But it's like, okay, what is it within myself that I'm not really happy with? And what do I need to be aware of in order to become happy? And so I just think that in this journey, there's going to be some dark days where you're like, this is freaking hard, man. I don't know if I can do this. And I don't know if I can do that, whatever. But that's why we have this community built up, right? That's why we have business plan advisors. That's why we have, people to, that's why we have these calls, because I don't know who I'm reaching, who I'm talking to, who needed to hear this today. I don't know. but I'm glad if it helps you, that's what my goal is. And just kind of having this outlet to tell you guys about kind of the entrepreneurship journey, that's an outlet for me and that helps me. And so in some way, it's like a give and take, which is the best way to do it. And I just think that you guys really need to, when you're starting this, so many people get caught up in the money, I want to make this amount of money. I want to do this. I want to do that. Well, if you focus on how many people are going to say really good things at your funeral about you, then the money's just going to come by accident, because you're going to live your life like you want everybody to say really awesome things about you at your funeral. And now you're like, oh, cool, I met this really cool, awesome person, and I just stumbled upon you, and this is super awesome. And now I am coaching you, and I'm making 10 grand a month, and you're paying me 10 grand a month. Or I have a chance to make an investment in something that will change the rest of the course of my life, because I know this certain thing, right? You don't know where your life is going to take if you're so caught up thinking about everything else. And I'm so guilty of this, you guys, I cannot even say it, but I try really hard to not be caught up like that. It's a constant effort, like 4 or 5 times on a daily basis, but it's something that it should always be on your forefront when you're building your empire. That's what I call it. I say, right now, I'm just laying the bricks for my empire, one more brick, brick by brick. I'm changing the shit in my life that needs to go, health wise, I'm ridding all of the negative stuff and I'm replacing it with positive stuff, positive self-development, learning about marketing, learning about these little tricks and tools that we have. That was how I started out, was just chipping away at all the crap that I don't want, getting rid of it, and then just replacing it with positive, brand new bricks to build this solid house and foundation. And every single day, that's what you guys need to do. I mean, everybody's on here, Mary's on here every day. Tony's on here every day. Travis, Minnie, everybody, there's like 4 other people that I can't see their comments, and I'm sorry, I can't think of everybody's name right now, but there's so many people that are on here every single day, and they're like top fans. How amazing is that? Like, if you show up every day, you're going to be successful no matter what. Just show up, So that's kind of my rant today. I just think that everybody just really needs to find what makes themselves happy so that you guys can be happy down the line and make yourselves happy and grow your business and fall in love with the process. Cause everybody's rushing. Everybody wants to just do it, I'm going to do this. I'm going to rush through the 15-day challenge. I'm going to rush through the training. I'm going to rush through everything. And then by the time you're done, you have to like pick your head up and go, how did I get here? I just rushed. You know what I mean? Just show up every single day, do something. And there's going to be days where, like today, I'm not going to be working on my personal business. I'll be chatting with, some members, and then that's it today. So, but I know that I'm giving myself permission to not overwork today and to just have an easy day. I planned ahead. I already knew, what today was. Easy day for me, because I don't want to get bogged down by anything else, because I need to take this day for myself, for my soul, to grow and to be better than I was 10 years ago. Because 10 years ago, I was rushing. I was just wanting to do the next thing. Even 5 years ago, even 8, 2 years ago, I was doing the same thing. So I just think that if, just take a deep breath and just, just quiet all those thoughts and just show up, make a plan, show up, and that's it. Obviously how you do those things is important too, right? You need to be, you need to be compliant. You need to be putting out valuable content. But if you're not happy and you're burnt out because you're, working a 9 to 5, and then you come home and you're working for 4 hours and you barely get sleep, and who is that helping? It's not helping anybody. It's not helping your business for sure. You know, we talk a lot about, you know, like you said, exactly, Gwen, self-care. So I just think, you know, that's what I think. But I just, I think that you guys are all amazing. I think that you guys all deserve, you know, the world. And I think that um, you guys all can do it. It's just that decision to be happy, right? That decision to show up and just show up. That's it. Every day, show up for yourself. Don't show up for anybody else. Don't show up for their crap. You know, so many other people are going to bring you crap. I don't want it. I don't care if I have two friends that I barely talk to. At least I have those two friends that don't bring me crap and don't bring me drama, you know? So, anyways, I'm over my time, but I wish you guys a kick-ass day. This is amazing. And I really, really hope that you guys got something out of it. And again, it was a little bit personal for me, but just know that, you know, I'm here. So I hope you guys have a kick-ass day. I'll talk to you soon. I'll see you on Friday for Free Coaching Friday. I'm going to try to do some awesome marketing something. I don't know. I don't know what I have planned, but I got something up my sleeve as I always. So I'll see you Friday. Bye, guys.